I'm the founder of 10xkids.com, and if you like this video, don't forget to smash the like button and share this video with as many people as you can. And if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, kindly do it so that you don't miss any of my videos. So without any delay, let's get started. And today we are gonna create our own search engine. Basically, we can search anything like we do on Google and a result will come. So like I search Python on Google, so it shows like this, and what we are gonna create is pretty bit similar. So I'll just showcase it. So it's loading, and this is what we are gonna build. This is over here our own search engine, hello. So we can search anything over here like Google, for example Python, and look, same search results are coming. Welcome to python.org. Welcome to python.org. Python programming language Wikipedia. Python programming language Wikipedia. Okay, like there are some Python docs, and over here also somewhere there must be Python docs. Okay, so there are no Python docs. So like here there's documentation, and then we have download Python, python.org. So downloads, same thing. And then we have like the Python tutorial documentation, W3 schools also. You have some Visual Studio Marketplace over here, Google's Python class, Python for everybody, and PyPy. Okay, so this is pretty what we are gonna build, and this app is one of my favorite builds. Basically, we are creating our own search engine. Like, wow, it's such a cool thing to create our own search engine. No Google, only hello. So without any delay, let's get started. Damn! So basically, we are showing how many results have come in how many seconds, like Google. So what we are gonna use is today a API called Custom Search API. Okay, so this is a API, Custom Search API of Google, basically, and that we will use to bring all these search results. And to bring these search results, we are gonna use JSON-P, JSON with padding. So if you don't know what is JSON-P, do check out my JSON-P video. It is like very helpful for you, and you'll get to understand more what is happening in this video by looking at that video. But I'll just explain, give an overview of what JSON-P is when we are coding. So let's start coding right now. Let's jump into it right now. So basically, we'll go to replit.com. So in REPL, we are gonna build it, not VS Code, only in REPL. Just move this down over here. It's good, and we'll just add a new REPL, and we're just using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. No other language, not Node.js, nothing else. PHP, ASP, no server side. It's just JSON-P. It does not really need a server. Basically, it is bringing data from another domain, uh, another server basically. So we don't need to worry about any servers. This is all client side. This is just happening all client side, and we don't need to worry about anything else. Just HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Plain HTML, plain CSS, and plain JavaScript. No libraries, nothing. Okay, instead of an API. Okay, so we'll just name this REPL hello YouTube. Okay, because this is a YouTube video. And here we have some, oh, it's loading. Yeah, so here we have some boilerplate HTML, and we'll just like give it a title of hello 10x coder kids. We'll just pick up the fab icon from this over here. Like, we'll just go, just like, let's write it ourselves. Okay, so basically let's like just add a fab icon now. So like let's add a link tag. It's href. Just give it right now just logo.jpg, and we'll just import it in a second. Okay, and then we'll just give it a of relation of shortcut icon, and then basically type type is equals to image slash x icon. Okay, and we'll just upload our logo.jpg. So this is it. Okay, this is it to how to add a fab icon. So basically we'll just go to over here, pick, okay, sorry, baba, oh, it wasn't pics only, logos. Next we'll get small size, open, and we'll just rename logo. Then we'll go to a new tab, and oh yeah, it came. It takes some time for the first time, but it came. It's looking pretty good till now. Okay, and now we'll just write some body. Okay, so we'll write the body part now. Okay, so now in this we'll just add another image, and its source is equals to hello dot png. Let's upload that also. Like we'll go to thanks for the kids, bababs, hello, and like images, and this one over here. Okay, and hello, rename this to hello.png, and then we let's move on further. After adding this logo, we'll just give it a width of 325 maybe, and then we'll just give it a style like of position absolute. So just some inline styles, nothing much. Position absolute. Okay, and then left 50%, top 100 pixels, top 100 pixels, and then finally transform, translate, minus 50% and minus 50 percentage, and then we'll just close our uh, image tag. Okay, and yep, this was it. Let's see how it looks like, and looks pretty 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 cool. Now we'll just create a container div that contains these both, this text input field and the search button. Okay, so okay, so now we'll just create a div. We'll just give it some styles, position absolute, position absolute, position absolute, left 50%, left 50%. So like, we just wanted everything to be centered out, just top 200 pixels, so it starts a little bit lower than this over here, and then finally, not finally, okay, and then we'll just give it a transform to just center it perfectly, translate just to center it properly. Minus 50%, minus 50%. And then finally we'll just give it a display flex because we want them in a straight line. And then we'll just give it align content center, so whatever content there is in it, like, just center it out. Align con oh sorry Align content center. And yeah, we'll not be able to see much over here, but yeah, this was our div styling. So let's add something in here so that we can see some outcome of all the style. Let's add an input field first. It's input field type text. If you don't want to specify type text, no need to, just to be a bit specific about it. ID equals to search, so type search and type text are the same thing. So yeah, you could have done any one of those, but they're the same thing. So yeah, so ID is search. We'll just give some inline styles, like we don't want any outline. Like by default, whenever you click a input field, there comes a bluish outline, but over here when we click this, no outline comes. So yeah, that's what it is. We are just removing the outline using outline none. We are just giving it a border of like 1 pixel, solid light gray. Okay, and then we'll just give it a width of like 36 v max. So whatever the maximum thing is there, like height or width, it's 36. Okay, so like if the width is greater than 36, it will be 36 view width. If the height is greater, it will be 36 view height. Okay, and 36 v max, and after that just give it a height of 35 pixels. Okay, just to make it look good, just add a little bit of border radius, about 20 pixels, and then finally we'll just give it a padding left of like about 20 pixels. And padding left, why? Because you see there's some padding over here, that's why. Now let's see. Ooh, this does not look so good over here, but over here it looks awesome. Okay, and sorry, I just forgot to close that input field. And after that input field, we'll have a button. So we'll have a button that is a submit button. Its ID is submit. Okay, its style, we'll just give it some styles. Style equals to font size. Give it a font size of maybe 20 pixels, and just background, just do it white. By default it is grayish color, but we'll just do it white. Okay, clear white. And basically I'll just border we'll just give it a border of none, and then we'll just give it a cursor of pointer. And what this cursor pointer does is basically whenever somebody hovers over it, the cursor will change to a pointer. So like this over here, it is changed to a pointer over here whenever I hover on this. And now if you see what is happening, oh, I didn't name the button, sorry. Let's close the button. Let's name it submit. Let's run this, and you see this is looking perfectly as we wanted. Okay, so we have just created the base of our app, the HTML, and let's give this button on click. So whenever this will be clicked, we'll just call a submit function that we are gonna create later in this video. Okay, and now this div um work is complete. And now what we are going to do, we'll just create a div. We'll just give it a style of like height 250 pixels, and this has no id, nothing. And this is just a little technique, like over here this all thingy is positioned absolutely, so it is not like taken as, it is not accepted as a part of the screen. So the results will start from here, but because of the 250 pixel height 250 pixel div, it is covering this part, and then it will start after that div. So this is a little short trick that will just make us start our results from here. It could have given margin top, but yeah, this was a good technique, so I just use it. Then we have a div, id is content, and in this all our results will come. Okay, then we'll just import a div script.js. Div source is, oh sorry, oh no, script. Why was it giving a div? Script source is equals to script.js that we have, and then basically we'll just close the script tag, and like this we'll just import a script1.js, script2.js. Okay, and we'll just give it an id of script2 just to make sure we are doing everything correctly. Okay, and this was our html. Let me just switch off the ac. Okay, just a second. Sorry guys, it was too cold. I was not able to bear that cold feeling in me, so that's why I had to switch off the ac. But now I am ready to move on. So first of all, we are gonna create a, what is it, our script 2.js. Okay, so we are just gonna create our script 2.js, in which there will be our submit function. Okay, so here we have our script 2.js. So what this function is basically creates a new script with different query values, which will generate different results, and when the handler would be called, it will display the results. So basically this function over here will basically create a new script tag, as we said that json, as we know json p uses script tags. Okay, so we'll just add a new script tag whenever the submit button is being pressed. So whenever the submit button is pressed, we'll add a new script tag, and basically we'll use the google api, custom search api, google's custom search api, give it the query of whatever the value is, and then we'll just give it a callback function of handler that we'll create in script.js. Okay, and we'll just give it a callback of handler, and that api will call that handler function and pass it the object that it returns. Okay, so let's start coding this function submit. So this is a function submit. We'll bring just bring document. We'll just do document or get element by I. Oh sorry, get element by ID content. Ooh, my feet are cold. Dot inner HTML. Just setting it to empty string. So what this is doing, basically whenever the user press submit for the first time, this will not have any effect, but the second time the user presses, there must be a result on the screen. So we just need to clear it all out. So we are just setting the contents in HTML to empty string. As I told you, the content is the div in which all our stuff will come. We are just setting its inner HTML to empty string, so we are just clearing it out, emptying it. Okay, so That's why we are doing this. Then we are creating a variable val in which we'll just have the input fields value. So we'll just do document dot get element by id search dot value. Oh, sorry. Why did I give it over here? Search dot value. Okay. Okay. And then what we are gonna do? We are just creating a new element variable in which we'll just do document dot create element document dot create element create create element of script. Okay, so we are just creating a new script element, and then we'll just give it, like, we'll just do new element dot source is equals to, and then what we are gonna do, we're just gonna search for the custom search api. Okay, so it's loading it. Custom search api. So yeah, so here it is, just use my account Saion. Just a second. Okay, so let's use my sister's account. Okay, because I'm gonna delete the API key from my sister's account then. Okay, I'm gonna delete it from my sister's account after this video. So there's no need of copying the API key. You'll just waste a very precious time. Your very precious time. So I'll just get a key. I'll just bring an API key, and that's what we really worry about. So just select or create a project. Just create a new project. Hello YouTube, and I'll just delete this project in the end of this video. Okay, so we'll just create this hello YouTube, and we'll just bring a custom API. The API will come in a second. Till that, we'll just do new element dot source https www.google apis. And why we are giving backticks? So that we can just quickly concatenate stuff. Okay, so that we can just click quickly concatenate stuff. So ask me, please talk slowly. So ask me. Okay, she's not listening to me. Let's leave her. So we'll just use the custom search v1, so the version 1 of it. Oh, sorry. Okay, the v1 version 1 of it. And then what we are gonna do after this, we are just gonna give it a key. So key is equals to, and then let's see if it has generated us a key. Yeah, here it is. We'll just copy this, and then over here we'll just paste it, command V, and here it is. And now we need to give something called cx. Okay, so we'll just give it an and cx is equals to. So this is needed. Okay, this is needed by the custom search api. Okay, so yeah, so let's see if we can find the cx over here, or we'll just have to write it out, and that's quite quite bad to write it out. So let's see, like, because we can't just, I'm not so good at finding stuff, so like, yeah, let's search for the cx custom search. Cx custom search. Custom search. Oh, what is this? Oh, sorry. CX custom search. Where is the CS? Where is the CX? Yes. Go to this. Oh, it opened it in the same tab. What the heck? Okay, let's just open link in new tab. Then select your search engine or create one and go into that. Okay, and just go to the. Okay, let's use this only. You have not created any search engines, so add a search engine. Okay, and just add in a URL. Command V. Okay, sites to search. You can add the following: la. Create. Okay. Add it to your site. View it on web. Modify a search engine. Public. Yeah, get code. Where is the CX? Here it is. Yeah. Oh. Uh. Hehehe. Okay. It's not like this. Public URL. CX. Okay. So this is apparently our CX. So let's copy this. Okay. And the custom search API needs it. So let's paste it over here. Okay. And then finally, what you're gonna do, you're just gonna give it and q is equals to dollar val, so whatever input value was, and then finally and and finally our callback is equals to handler. Okay, so we are just giving it a callback, so that we'll make over here in script.js. Okay, and then now what you're gonna do, you're just gonna create a new element. Just give it a id, stupid id, and we don't need this, but let's be specific about it. Main script. Okay, this is a main script, so let's name it main script, and then we'll just do documented body, access of body, and in that we'll just append this new element that has been created, and this much submit button part has been done. And yeah, in script.js, let's just create a function handler. It will get a response, and in this we'll just let's alert out the response to make sure everything is working. I don't expect it to work. It should work, but I think the CX is wrong. So let's see. So over here, I'll just write something Saion. And yeah, so the object is coming. Everything is working as we expected it to be. I didn't expect it, but it worked. Why? Because I was not sure the CX was really correct. I was not sure the CX was correct. Okay, because when I created my I'm just telling you guys, when I created my Google or whatever you say it, when I created my own Google, the CX was like this much long, and now the CX is just a set of numbers with some little letters. But like my CX before contained so many characters, so many things that yeah, it was quite confused. It was quite not a good CX. Okay, so yeah, it worked good for us. And now we in this handler function we'll just add the content to that content div. Add some content to that content div, give it some content, and basically let's see this. Let's see this object that we get in the browser. So let's copy this, paste this, and let's give this over here query of Python. Let's study this out. And API callback handler. Okay, so let's remove the callback. Hey, what is happening? Is it this much only? Search information. Oh, this is not that I expected. Um, mm, this was not that I expected it to be. Like, it can't be such a small object, like just the search information. This is just a search information. Okay, because like we needed items. So let's see if we get items. Let's alert. Let's alert response dot items. Saion. So let's write Saion undefined. So this was not that I was expecting it to be, and really it was wrong. Phew. Okay. I knew there was some problem with that stupid old CX. And yeah, it came to be correct. What should we do? Let's write out the CX that I had before. Okay, so let's write out the CX that I had before. We don't have any other way. I don't know what exactly this CX is for. Like, I tried to find it out, but I could not exactly find what CX is for. Okay, so this is not so cool, not so good. So let's let's write it quickly. Okay, so 3853 847 it was this, and then it was this over here, and then it was something like xz 1zl 1zl tlp 4uh 4uh. And now I hope this works. If it doesn't, I'm gonna kill the system. Python. And wow, invalid argument. So the CX is wrong. Let's see. Pew 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 pew. Partner dash pub dash. Oh, what is this stupid dash doing over here? Oh, 3853 3853. Oh, 029 0. a zero makes some difference. I'm really angry with this. A zero makes a difference. And now I was expecting this only. And I knew this was the correct CX. Google will not make the CX so easy if it is any important thing that I don't think it is important, but it seems out it seemed out to be important. So what can we do? It's like bullshit. Okay. So let's leave this. I'm quite angry with this CX thingy. It wasted a lot of time, but yeah, we needed to do something about that, and we did. So finally, we can move on to our handler. So let's just make sure everything is working now. Oh man, I'm so angry about it. Okay. And if you don't know, there are 10 items that are there. There are 10 items that Google API gives us. So now let's remove this and let's write some original code. So we'll just give it try catch statement over here. So it will try some stuff, but if it is not able to do it, so for example, the user I wrote something gibberish and it could not find a items array in it, so it will go in the catch. And in the catch, we'll have an error, but we are not gonna show the error. We'll just bring our content and like just sets it in a HTML to empty string. So if anything is there, it's empty now because of that user's gibberish. And in the try statement, it's very easy. So basically, it's little bit long, like 7-8 lines, long 7-8 lines, because there's a lot of inline styling. As to make it look like this, we need to do some styling, and that styling we are gonna do now. So basically, in the try statement, we'll just bring our content div and we'll just set its inner HTML to and not equals to, we'll add to its inner HTML. We'll give backticks so that concatenation is easy, and then we'll just give div. So we are adding a div. Its style color is gray. So you must have guessed till now what we are gonna do first. We are gonna write out this over here. This part over here we are gonna write out. So style color is gray. Okay, and then we'll just close this div. We'll write about in this, like about, and then we'll just give a dollar sign, so some concatenation added to this lovely application. About dollar, and then sorry about that. And in this we have in our response object, we have a search information object. Basically, we have a search information object, and then in that we have a formatted total results dot formatted total results. Okay, and then basically we'll just write results in here, and we'll just write brackets like over here. We are giving now the time brackets, and let's close the brackets, and in this we'll write seconds, and before the seconds we'll give it, we'll just concatenate some stuff, that is response dot search information dot formatted search time dot formatted search time. And basically there's a limit for this Google API, like 100 requests a day. Okay, so yeah, let's try to use it as less as we can over here at this part. Okay, so after this statement over here, we'll just add a for loop. So like it will loop on all the results variable I equals to 0, I less than response dot items, response dot items dot length, and then I plus plus. So we could have directly given 10 over here, but yep, just to make sure. And in this, basically all our code will be wrapped. Okay, so for every item we'll just access content by the content and its inner HTML, we'll add to its inner HTML. Okay. Whew. A BR, so basically a new line, a line break. We are adding a line break, and then basically we are adding a tag. Its style is equals to basically color gray. Okay, so you must have guessed till now what we are gonna do. We are just bringing this https python.org thingy. Okay, color is gray. Okay, then we have font size of 12 pixel, font size of 12 pixels. Okay, and then we'll just add text decoration to none. Just do text decoration to none, and then we'll just give it a link href equals to, oh it's hot. Just switching on the AC, guys. Yeah, so I just switched on the AC. It was too hot. Not too hot, but I was feeling quite little bit hot. Mm-hmm. You must be knowing I can't tolerate hotness. Okay, and so let's continue. Its href will be another concatenated and uh, now what we are gonna give it a href of the link that it has to go to. So we'll give it a href of the link that on which it has to go to, and that will be in response dot items. So the items array I, so whichever we are, whichever element we are on, and its link. Okay, so basically it will go to that link then, and we'll just set the target to blank so that it does not open on the same screen where we are working on. Okay, and yep, this is it, and its text, let's close a tag, and its text will be the same thing. Oh, phew. I'm tired of speaking, guys. Really, it's hard work to speak, but I need to pass this all this information to you guys. So I'm just doing this all for you guys. So never mind. Never mind if you're doing something for somebody, something good for somebody. So then we are just gonna create a new a tag. Its target will be blank, so it will open in a new tab. Blank. Okay. and its will be will be the same as this, same as before. Okay, but okay, but 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 there's a little bit of twist over here. Basically, you must be thinking we have coded this part, but no, we are not coding this part. We have coded this over here, not this. So we are coding this. www welcome to python.org, python docs, download python, and all of this stuff. So we are coding this part. Okay, and now what we are gonna do, we have this over here as the href, and we'll just style this all up. Okay, so to style this all up, what we are gonna do, we are gonna just give it a style of text decoration, shun, nun, 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 nun. Text decoration, nun, 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 nun. So text decoration is none, so we don't want any decoration, no underlines, nothing. And phew, and yep, this was the styling for the a tag. And then in this a tag we'll have a h2. So h2, its style will be equals to margin top of 2 pixels. So a 2 pixel margin top, nothing much. Let's do this. Okay, so yeah, and in this we'll just have the same thing but not the link. The link will not look good over here. There's a title property that will look much more better. Okay, so we'll just give it a title and it will just show us the title. Okay, that's over there. And yeah, then we will have a div. Outside this we'll have a div, and you must have guessed what it is. It is this description about what this link will contain. So we'll have another div, its style, just adding basic styling like margin top of like -8 pixels. Okay, so basically we'll just move it quite a bit up. Okay, bit up, -8 pixels. Okay, and then basically close this div, and in this the text will be the same as before, but it will be a property called html snippet. Okay, that will have our description snippet. And why the html snippet, there's also snippet, okay, a plain snippet, but it has not in that the words that is searched is not marked as bold, but by default in this over here in html snippet, whatever is searched is marked as bold. Okay, so it gives a little bit more of a google feel. And we have completed this. Let's see if this works. Oh god, please work, please. Okay, you must have thought I was frozen, but no, I'm not frozen. But why did the html snippet not come? Why didn't the html snippet come? It's so bad. And yeah, this is not good. Why is this not good? Think. Because we have not added. Hmm, interesting. This should have worked. Let's add some font family and all in style.css, and then let's go back to that. Okay, so we'll just add a font family. Man, Arial, Helvetica, sans serif, and hashtag content will be margin left 50 pixels, and I'll just add a media, at the rate media, screen, and max width 675 pixels. Okay, so just a basic media just to re- reduce the contents margin left of 10 pixels. So this should not make such a great difference. Python. Okay. Oh, all of a sudden it looks really good because of this font family. But the HTML snippet is not coming. It's not appearing. So let me check. What can be the problem? HTML items response that items I dot HTML snippet 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 snip items dot there's a snippet and then there's a HTML snippet and then just add it over here. It was the same thing. Why that freaking HTML snippet is not coming? It's not coming for any of these. Oh, oh, oh! I didn't close the codes. The the codes. Wow, wow! What a problem! What a problem! What a error! What an error! Okay, so there's some Saion Sinha that I don't know. Saion boy's name meaning origin. Oh, what the heck is this? Oh man, I didn't expect any other Scion to be there in the world instead of me. Okay, so let's search Python. This would be clear. Whoa! Oh, I see some code over here. I see some codes over here of the HTML snippet. Sorry, by mistake, I added that code. Scion. And yeah, wow, guys, wow. We have just made a fully functional Google clone. We don't need to use Google now. Do we need to use Google? Are you sure you need to use Google now? Or will you use your own application that you have just developed in maybe under an hour? I don't know what's how long the video has been till now, but maybe this you have developed this under an hour, and it wouldn't have taken you like you wouldn't have occurred any with any difficulties. You have If you have followed all this step by step, you could have done it. Let's have a revision of our code. Whenever the button submit is being pressed, we are calling a submit function in which we are just creating a new script element, and that is called JSONP. Creating new scripts element and adding it to the body, it is called JSONP. Okay, so we are using JSONP to bring the data. We are giving a callback to this um, API, custom search API, and that is handler. And what this is doing, custom search API, it is calling this handler function and passing it the response object, that is this whole object. Okay, and then in this response object, when in a handler function, we are just formatting that data that we have received, making it in a readable, human readable format, displaying it like Google has displayed, and this is just it. This is it. Styles is literally nothing, just a font family, a content of margin, like we're just giving a margin left of 50 pixels, and a media query. Is there anything else to worry about? I don't think so. So this is very cool. Thank you guys. If you like the video, don't forget to smash the like button and share this video with as many people as you can. And if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, kindly do it so that you don't miss any of my videos. Thank you guys. Bye. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep watching my videos. Damn!